All right, so let's finish up 6-1 by looking at the area of an oblique triangle. Pretty simple formula. Again, I'm going to allow you to have a 3x5 note card, and we are going to make sure it's a 3x5 note card, or I will cut it to a 3x5 note card on your test, which means you'll lose some of your formulas, right? Yes. Correct. So like this is one that I would put on there because I personally would never memorize this formula because I would be looking it up. The issue with some of the other ones are you use them so often in calculus that you need to know them. That's why there's sometimes I feel you need to memorize something and sometimes I don't, only because your teachers that follow me are requesting that you should know them. It's almost like when my freshmen come in from middle school, I expect that they know how to find the area of a triangle or the area of a rectangle, the area of a circle, those kind of basic things. So these are basic things to calculus. So anyway, on this one, the way it was written, a little confusing. So for our area, we've got actually 3 different formulas here. Here's one, and here's 2. So you're going to want to look at, oops, as I'm knocking this over, this is one formula. This is your second option. And this is your third option. It just depends on what you have. And these are all SAS. So obviously A is in between sides, angle A is in between sides B and C, angle C is in between sides A and B, and angle B is in between sides A and C. So depending upon what you have depends upon what you're going to use. Essentially, you're going to take, it looks very much like, what's the normal area for a triangle? How do you normally find the area of a triangle? What's the formula? 1/2 times the base times the height. Well, in this case, you would be given something in the realm. Well, let's go ahead and look at this form or the problem here. It says find the area of a triangle lot. We have a triangular lot having 2 sides of lengths 90 meters and 52 meters. So I have 90 meters, and then I have 52 meters. And an included angle, so that was important, that we have an included angle, they're telling you where the angle is, of 102 degrees. I don't know what the third side is, but we don't need the third side if I'm finding the area of that lot. So instead, if I were to do 1/2 base times height, I would have to bring this height straight down perpendicular to the opposite side, and I'd have to know that height and this side. Well, if I don't have the ability to find that height for whatever reason it might be, we've come up with a different formula for area when we only know 2 sides in the included angle. So here we go. I don't really care which ones of these you use because have I labeled these as A, B, and C? Nope. So I'm just going to do area equals 1/2. I'm going to take the 2 sides, multiply them together, and then take the sine of that included angle and multiply that. All we're doing. So my 2 sides, 90 meters and 52 meters. And then I'm going to multiply that to the sine of 102 degrees. So take your calculator, again, making sure that your calculator is indeed in degrees. Mess you up if it's not. So we've got 0.5 times 90 times 52 times the sine of 102. Bless you. So area is equal to 2,288 points. And we'll go to 1 or 2 decimal places. We'll go to 2. So if we go to 2, it's 8 what? 8, 7. And I purposely put your meters in the formula so that you wouldn't have to think about the units of measure. Is it meters, meters squared, meters cubed? Meters squared, because area is two-dimensional. I can see area and I can touch it. I just can't pick it up. If I picked it up, now I have 3 dimensions. I have an actual object. And that's it. That's all you have to do for that one. So that's your last question on your homework. Is that number 24 from last night's homework? So now you'll be able to finish that one up.